नमस्कार दोस्तों, माय नेम इज़ विकास कुमार। स्वागत है आप सभी का लर्न शॉर्ट एंड टाइपिंग विद विकास। द हिंदू एडिटोरियल फर्स्ट आर्टिकल ऑप्टिमिस्टिक असेसमेंट। आप लोगों को पता है कि हर रोज़ हम डेली का एडिटोरियल की डिक्टेशन करते हैं 100 वर्ड पर मिनट की। इसके लिए आप अगर आपके हमारे चैनल पे आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड नहीं होती हो तो आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें और बेल आइकन पे प्रेस करें और आपको हर रोज़ डेली की डेली आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाएगी जब हम हमारी डिक्टेशन यहाँ पे अपलोड करते हैं। चलिए देखते हैं आज की डिक्टेशन किसके रिगार्डिंग है। ऑप्टिमिस्टिक असेसमेंट। फर्स्ट पहले हम यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं कि आपका क्या बोला गया है हेडिंग में। ऑप्टिमिस्टिक का यहाँ पे मीनिंग क्या होता है। एक हिंदी में बोल देते हैं आशावादी। आशावादी क्या होता है, जैसे ऐसे कोई भी काम करना, मतलब ऐसा कोई भी काम करना जैसे उसको आशा हो कि हम लाइफ मतलब आगे हमारा आशा है कि ये बच्चा ये काम करेगा, मतलब गवर्नमेंट जॉब लेके हम क्या करेंगे, ये काम करेंगे, आशावादी। उसी को रिगार्डिंग ये आपका आर्टिकल है। आरबीआई से रिगार्डिंग है। देखो क्या है, आरबीआई शुड अवॉइड हैविंग। आरबीआई को अवॉइड करना चाहिए जो उसके पास चूज बिटवीन टेमिंग इन्फ्लेक्शन एंड पुशिंग फॉर ग्रोथ। मतलब जो ये चूज कर रहे हैं ना, अवॉइड करना चाहिए बिटवीन इन्फ्लेशन में एंड पुशिंग फॉर ग्रोथ। यह आपका आर्टिकल आज के लिए आरबीआई में। आरबीआई की 15 दिन पहले एक पॉलिसी अनाउंस की गई थी, उसी को लेकर ये आर्टिकल है। हम इसमें डिटेल में डिस्कशन करेंगे इसका 100 वर्ड पर मिनट। बी रेडी, स्टार्ट। Less than a fortnight after the RBI announced its latest monetary policy, a team of its officials has provided an optimistic assessment of the state of the economy in the August issue of the central bank's monthly bulletin. Pivoting from what the bank posited on August 6 when it said the outlook for aggregate demand is improving but still weak and overcast by the pandemic. The officials led by Deputy Governor Michael D. Patra asserted that aggregate demand conditions had been buoyed by pent-up demand released by unlocking and vaccination, and evidence that the economy was gaining traction could be seen in manufacturing activity gradually turning around, even as the contraction in services had moderated, they wrote. The authors of the article have arrayed several high frequency indicators, including e-way bills, toll collections, fuel consumption, automobile dispatches and registration, and rail freight volumes to buttress their view that demand is regaining momentum. The team has also pointed to a private forecaster's data showing a seizable sequential decline in the unemployment rate last month to 6.95% from 9.17% in June, and that with a pronounced rural bias to posit that this reflects the resilience of the rural sector on brightened agricultural prospects. But the authors allied over the fact that the CMIE, whose survey-based unemployment rate they have cited is far less than sanguine about the addition of approximately 16 million jobs in July. CMIE MD Mahesh Vyas contends in an analysis that all the additional employment provided by India in July was of poor quality, while better quality salaried jobs shrunk by 3.2 million, noting that the bulk of the rural jobs added were a temporary farm labor linked to delayed Kharif sowing. The RBI officials also throw no additional light on the concerns that earlier this month promoted the central bank's monetary policy committee to cut its own June forecast for GDP growth in the second, third, and fourth fiscal quarters by between 0.5 and 0.9 percentage points. On inflation, too, the article's authors have pitched an upbeat prognosis, citing July's 17 basic points month-on-month deceleration in retail price gains to 5.6% as reinforcing the view that the recent upsurge has peaked and the worst would be behind us. However, official food price data for the August 1 to 12 periods reveals an uptick in cereal prices while edible oils continue to see price pressures after July's 3.2.5% inflation rate for oil and fats belying the author's optimism. The RBI Deputy Governor overseeing monetary policy admits the internal dilemma at the MPC, observing that ultimately the policy decision was adjustment call as any move to tame inflation by 1 percentage point would mean sacrificing 1.5 to 2 percentage points of GDP growth. In postulating an either or trade of monetary authorities risk achieving neither goal and sending the economy into a harder to redress state of stagflation. Full stop.